Hi guys, I'm Big Mac.
And I'm Sunday, and we are
Small
Poods
Fries not here yet. Yeah, and we're Poods Foods.
Yep.
We're here at Epcot for our Festival of the Arts, Part 2. We'll take you around, show you the rest of the booths. Follow us. Don't forget to like our content, like and subscribe.
Also, Instagram exists now.
Yes. So we are here at Decadent Delights. We have a white chocolate and purple sweet potato mousse. What do you have there?
This is the lemon and blood orange tart.
Very good. And then this is, what was this? I don't know
The
what it
chocolate peanut butter salted caramel crunch.
was. There we go. All right, you want to try this mousse first?
Yeah.
Try the mousse.
Take up one. It broke.
Maybe we'll do this meringue. Not a huge fan of it. It says mousse, but it's really thick.
Yeah, and it's rather bland.
It is really bland.
It's just got a, I mean, it's not a bad flavor, but it's not particularly interesting.
Yeah,
It's white
not-
chocolate and sweet potato. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very boring. The plating makes it look way more interesting than it really was. Try the tart. I'm gonna try the tart.
Maybe.
All right, I'm gonna scoop out the fillings.
It's probably a good idea.
It means the blueberry. All right, some of the sauce. Here we go. The flavors are fantastic. But the tart is just really hard, like you can't break through it. So I love the flavor profile. It looks really nice.
Oh yeah.
But I would get a knife to like try and saw through it.
Oh yeah. That is delicious.
Let's try this crunch.
well, you know, these are coming out of a refrigerator.
Yeah, I know.
True.
I don't understand why this is called a crunch. I'm trying to find out though. Some of what this sauce is. It sparkles.
Yeah, all of them sparkle. Yeah,
I don't think you'll like that.
Well, that means that one's good, and you don't
No.
want to share.
I just think you'd be better off if you didn't have any of it. It's delicious. It's chocolatey, it's peanut buttery. It's like a raspberry sauce there. Really good.
Oh, and it's got raspberry sauce on top of it too.
That's delicious. And it does have a bit of a crunch to it.
Get some of that raspberry sauce.
This one is everything it promised to be. That's really good.
Oh yeah.
Delicious, right? All right. We are going to move on.
You haven't tried your beer.
Oh, I gotta try the beer. It's a Three Daughters Strawberry Nitro Ale. It's really good. Kind of tastes like strawberries and cream. That's delicious.
So, for this booth, the review is get it,
Get this one.
get it. If you like sour things, get it.
This
If
is
you
sour
can.
ale. It's nice and sweet.
No, I'm talking about this.
Oh,
He's talking about the tart.
And yeah, if you can, get that. And well, everybody agrees that
you
it's
can skip
okay.
that. You can skip it. We don't need that. All right, let's get going.
The beef brisket, like you get the beef brisket with meat, you get fries, you get beef brisket, and you get gravy.
All right, so we're here in Canada. We're about to go over to their booth, but we stopped at the refreshment port because they have lobster bisque chips. It's got like lobster bisque cheese sauce, a citrus cream, and pickled jalapenos with chips. It looks really good. And this is a dragonberry refresher, which is I think it's a strawberry lemonade with dragonberry rum.
Sounds
It looks
cool.
delicious.
Can't drink it though.
Here we go.
Now, I've never had lobster, so I'm gonna try the lobster on its own first.
I've never had lobster.
Don't you remember? We used to go to Red Lobster, but he didn't have lobster because he'd look in the tanks and tell us they were his friends.
Lobster, best lobster around.
How do you not
are
remember
delicious.
this? Oh wait,
These are so good.
because you drink a lot of the eraser.
The chips are a little bit burnt, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The lobster has a nice flavor. It's hot. It's fresh. I like the jalapenos. It's a tasty dish. I enjoy it. I definitely pick it up. All right, we're gonna head over to their booth. We'll get to you in a second.
I don't think we heard
Oh yeah, what do you think?
Sunday's opinion.
Oh, I like it. The lobster is a lot better than I assumed.
Lobster's delicious.
Alrighty, Canada's next.
Alright, so we went to the Masterpiece Kitchen. We only got the vanilla rosewater and pistachio panna cotta, which looks fantastic. It's because the wild mushroom risotto they have in the restaurant all the time. And then they have a charcuterie board, but the portions are pretty small and it's $14, so I just
It's
didn't really see the value to it. Plus, we've had some bad experiences with Disney charcuterie boards. I was a little hesitant. Might be good though.
yeah, and if you don't understand that, you need to go watch Be Our Guest.
Yes. And they also, so funny story, on the menu it says they have a classic sidecar with a chocolate twist. And I was thinking like what sort of like maybe like a chocolate accent or like chocolate liqueur they put into it. That sounds interesting. But what they meant was it comes with a chocolate twist.
They meant it quite literally.
Alright, let's try the panna
As
cotta.
literal as possible.
Yes,
I
we're
really
joking
like-
around on that one.
I really like the color of this.
Yeah.
She's so pretty.
It's really good. Oh, that's fantastic.
Very light.
Yeah, light,
Yeah.
creamy, a really nice like taste of rose mixed in with the pistachio. It's just fantastic. That's absolutely delicious. This is amazing. I would recommend it.
It's
I have to admit, this one was my choice.
Yeah, but wow, it's good. What do you think?
Oh, I love it.
He loves it.
That it's really light, as you said, creamy, delicious. I can't think of a way to improve this one.
I'm gonna try my sidecar.
Sauce isn't very good though. And as you see, it has this sauce on the side.
It's good. It's really good. It's like nice and citrusy. This is delicious. Let's try the chocolate twist.
What's that twist?
Kind of just white chocolate.
So it's a bad twist.
Just
Like what we're insinuating there.
It's good though. I really like this. It's only like $9. It's really not bad. All right, ready to move on?
I think so.
I'll see you at the next booth. Where's the picture? All right, guys. We are here at the Morocco Pavilion for the Mosaic Canteen. We're gonna get ourselves a table here in a second. We have the spicy beef. It has like dates and nuts and stuff in it. Looks good. Chabakia, which is like a honey nut dough. Looks really interesting. What do you have there?
Flatbread. I have no idea what it has on it. I forgot to read it.
I
I
know
it's
it
got
has
some olive oil. Yeah, it's got tomatoes. It looks good. We're gonna sit down. We'll get back to you in a minute. Dory Bill. This one is dedicated to you. All right, come join us in a second. All right, so here we are. So we have, this is a spiced beef with pine nuts, dried cherries, hummus, and pita chips. Shabakya, which is hand-twisted strips of fried dough coated with honey, rose water, and sesame seeds. It sounds really good. And then what do we have here? Let's take a look. I forgot what it is. It's a Mediterranean flatbread with za'atar, olive oil artichoke, olives, mozzarella, and feta cheese. Alright, let's start it out. We're gonna start with the beef. Start with the beef. Alright, let's have some beef.
The beef!
It's a really interesting concept.
Yeah. It's like you got the beef flavor. It's got this sweetness to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you feel because of the way they served it, makes it a little difficult to get the whole flavor profile at once?
I would say so, yeah. So the beef is savory. I like the cherries. The chips themselves are kind of sweet, and the hummus has like a sourness to it.
Yeah.
It actually goes really well together. It's an interesting flavor. It's not something usual, but yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a hassle to get everything out on one chip, but I do like it.
And the beef doesn't like to stay on the chip.
Yeah.
Go
Try
another
the
flatbread.
Yep. I'm gonna try the flatbread. I got like none of it. Good.
Flatbread is not wanting to come with me.
It's hot. It's fresh. I mean, it's not too flavorful. It's not like exciting. It's not bad though. There we go. What do you think, Sunday? Yeah, I didn't have some yet.
Nope. Take this here, tomato.
And go. What are you thinking?
It's good. And someone who doesn't like tomatoes, that is
He does
pleasantly
not like
surprising.
tomato. He doesn't like the weirdest stuff. Try the chibaki.
That's it. Now I
One
need
of
to
the
know
flavor
comments.
profiles on this, does it mention licorice? Or is that just me?
No. It's odd because it has like the honey flavor. It kind of tastes like old Chinese food. Because it kind of tastes like
Oh
if
my
you
God, you're
had
right.
like an old pan of like honey chicken and sesame chicken from like a Chinese restaurant, and then you didn't reheat it and just ate it out of the fridge. That's how it tastes. Not necessarily bad, but not worth $7. No.
To me, yeah, it tastes the honey and all, but it tastes kind of
Old
like
Chinese food.
yeah, and also, if you don't get what we mean by that, really old, stale Fruit Loops with honey on them.
And that's it for us here. We're gonna move on. All right, we are here at Pop Eats for our last stop of the night. Our cameraman is not currently with us, so Sunday and I are going to be switching back and forth with the camera. We have the chicken sous vide roulade, which has a blueberry beet gel. It's got like apples and beet chips. It looks really good. And then, hold on, I have it here. We have a almond frangipan cake layered with raspberry jam and Cabo Belgian chocolate. I think I mispronounced that, but that's what we got.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start with the chicken.
Oh, chicken.
Chicken. Here we go, guys. Make sure I get some of this gel on there. It's cutting really easy. Looks delicious. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
This is fantastic. Chicken is juicy, savory, and tender. The blueberry has a nice like note of sweetness. I love the beets go along with it. This is really good. And all the plating as well.
Alrighty. I'm here trying the chicken.
Trying the chicken. Trying the
Oh,
chicken.
yeah, this is cutting amazingly easy. Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't need the knife.
Yeah. Look at that. It looks fantastic. A little messy now. Delicious. Delicious
Yeah.
chicken.
The chicken, well, it tastes like chicken, but it's a very well seasoned chicken. It's a little bit dry, but it's literally the tiniest bit. It's got this sweetness to it. I really like this.
I don't think the chicken's dry at all. I think you're dry. Now I'm gonna try the cake. Wait, are we on? Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna try the cake.
Yeah. Getting that cake.
It's like tough to get my fork through it. I was expecting something really light. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I don't like it. It's like a bad dessert out of a refrigerated case. Pretty much what it is.
So, are you
The
saying...
flavor, it's really way too dense. It's a bit chalky. I don't like it.
I hate dense cakes.
Yeah.
So you're saying that you could probably get a better cake out of like one of those little tiny freezer cases where you buy the little ice cream at convenience stores.
Absolutely.
Hello. Trying the cake now.
Even
Oh, yeah.
you can't cut it.
This is not very good. Oh my god.
See?
So right.
Yeah, it's just like wet and dense and just not great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Like they tried to do a different flavors thing too with the different colors.
Yeah, it just didn't work. It ended up getting muddled.
Yeah. The yellow goes terribly. I'm pretty sure the yellow is like a lemon type cake.
Oh.
It goes
Oh, no.
terribly with the plain. You know, the vanilla type
Yeah.
cake. I didn't get any of the blue.
Well.
And the red was just non-existent.
I did. It was like bad frosting.
Here, I'll get a bit of the blue.
Oh, Lord. We're going in a little further.
What even is that? Bubblegum? I don't know.
Not
It's
good.
Indistinguishable.
Indistinguishable. Alright, guys, we'll be back with our final thoughts. Alright, guys, that's it for us here tonight at the Festival of the Arts. What was your favorite item?
I think my favorite item was, I think it's a toss-up between that chicken and the, what was that at the first booth?
The peanut butter pretzel crunch.
Yeah, that
That was delicious.
peanut butter crunch was good,
That was
but no,
really good.
my favorite there was the lemon tart. The lemon and blood orange tart.
No, I did love the chicken, but mine goes to the rosewater pistachio panna
Oh,
cotta
that was
over
so
by
good.
Canada. That thing was delicious.
Yes,
That was delicious. What was your least favorite item?
that cake.
Yep. Yep, that cake was flat nasty.
Which-
flat nasty. It was
Which,
not
by
good.
the way, sorry if the filming sucked.
Yeah,
Me
we're
and
our
Big
camera
Mac.
person. We're
Yeah.
not good at filming.
Yeah,
Our
we
forte.
suck.
Yeah, the weird things in Morocco also. Yeah, the old Chinese food, that was not
It
ideal.
even looked like
old
old.
Chinese food, yeah.
It even looked like
mushy pieces of chicken that you've had in your fridge for a while.
or like
Old noodles.
yeah,
It
even
was just not good.
even burnt
Not
fortune
good.
cookies.
Yeah. Yeah, so certain things were really good, certain things weren't. I would say that this is probably my least favorite of the festivals, but let me tell you something. This used to be, so Festival of the Arts used to be a thing that happened down at Disney Springs, downtown Disney at the time.
Yeah.
And like local artists would come out and bring crafts and bring their products, and like it was fun. It was a really fun event. And now this is just kind of like Epcot being like, hey, look, we have another festival. Come eat in the food booth. But it would be okay if the food were good. And if all the artists weren't Disney artists. That's another thing. I don't want to come here and see nothing but Disney art.
Well, it's not just
At an art festival.
that it's Disney artists. It's also that, like, there's a bunch of booths that are just
There's
for stores that are at
there's
Disney
stores
Springs.
at Disney Springs. You got like Sugar Boo and Hard Rock, and it's like, I can get that there. If you're going to have that represented there, it should be there.
And that is a good segue into a suggestion for Disney. Now, he loves it, and I think Small Fry loves it too. But me personally, Epcot is my least favorite park. Disney. If you're gonna keep making festivals, can we have one somewhere else? Because like,
Yeah, Epcot's just really good
Yeah.
for the festivals. There's a
True.
space for it, like the idea of what they're going for. But yeah, I wouldn't mind going to like the studios or especially the Animal Kingdom. If they had a festival,
Yeah.
I would enjoy doing that. That'd be really nice.
exactly.
Yeah, that would be
Magic
very
Kingdom
enjoyable.
seems a bit too crowded.
No,
for that,
that's
though.
ridiculous. To get
And
that.
and not like that Donald Duck thing over the summer that
Oh,
we
that
thought
was
was going to be
nonsense.
something
That was
amazing. It was
nonsense.
we mean something like this with like food and booths and stuff like that. Just
But represented in a different park.
and just not Epcot.
Also,
Yeah.
they mentioned having all the ducks. Where was Darkwing?
Whoa,
Oh yeah.
he was missing. Yeah, so I think that's about it for us tonight.
Yep.
And
guys.
don't
Thank
you
you.
have something to say since this is February 4th,
Oh, yes.
2019?
It is one of our favorite musicians' birthday today. It's Alice Cooper, Vincent
Yeah.
Fournier. We've seen him in concert. We love him. I've met him. Very nice man. Very nice man. I have his autograph up on my wall right next to Meatloaf, my number one.
He does.
Yeah.
I sleep.
Yeah, I got Alice Cooper and the loaf right there together. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
I have to look at it every day when I get up.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy birthday.
Yep. Happy birthday, Alice Cooper.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night. Follow your dreams, and we'll see you at the next bite.